Hey y'all, welcome back to Mama Sky. It's me coming back 15 pounds lighter for me. Yeah, this is a small, and I am not sucking in, and you see I still got that fabric. So I lost like 15 pounds. That's what I was doing. I was busy. I said I don't know why I wasn't up here. I've been working on myself. Please disregard the state that my hair is in. I took some braids down a couple of days ago, and this is not about that. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about my skin and my skincare regimen. As not many people know, I had cystic acne when I was a teenager. And that really, I can put emotional in the caption. Whew. Y'all know how people go on YouTube putting me like, warning emotional, and it get like nothing sad in the video. It was sad though, like my acne was terrible. It was really bad. I'm going to talk about that in another video because I feel like that's a video on its own, just like my cystic acne journey. But today, I am here to try to manage my skin. For a very long time, I was using a pretty decent, just gentle facial cleanser every single day, every single night. This was my primary and only moisturizer for a long time. I particularly chose and liked this one because I was going on vacation and I was starting to implement sunscreen into my regimen, and this was only like a year ago. Sunscreen is definitely a necessity, even if it's not that bright that day. I just use it. I don't want to age fast. But this has 30 SPF, and I'm like, okay, you know, this is, don't judge how it's old. It had 30 SPF. I thought I was doing something, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. You know, I have hyperpigmentation too. I thought that having a really good moisturizer in my routine would help even out my skin tone. Eventually, I don't know if I just got really stressed out or what the case was, but I felt that my skincare regimen wasn't working anymore. So I opted to try a new product just to manage the acne that I had flaring up. That was this product right here. This video is in no way sponsored, no way, shape, or form. But you can see I got the Curology bussin'. They let you do a trial with them first. And you basically do this skincare quiz where you tell them the type of skin that you have so they can prescribe you the right type of medication, because it is a prescription service. You do have a real doctor on the other end of the internet somewhere who prescribes this to you. And with the acne controlling cream that I got, I also opted in for their cleanser and moisturizer. This is what those two look like. Now I've just gotten to a point in my skincare journey where that package was expensive, so I just went down to only buying the medication. This is what I use. So I'm supposed to use this nightly. What I found just from multiple different attempts, I've been using this for over a year. What works best for me is to use this in the daytime. I probably shouldn't, but that's what works best for me. When I use this at night, I break out. So I only use this during the daytime after I wash my face. So I would do washing my face with the Curology face wash, my medication, then my moisturizer. At night, I would just do the face wash and the moisturizer. And that was, you know, clearing up my skin. But, you know, my acne's flaring up again. I traveled a couple of times last month. And when I'm in a hotter climate, my skin just breaks out horribly. Like, atrociously. Okay, maybe atrociously is like an exaggeration. But I have a lot of acne scars on my side of my face from where I had all these little breakouts, and I haven't been feeling great about my skin lately, if I'm being honest. So I'll show you guys that. My forehead was a lot worse, but fortunately with me being back in my home and not somewhere that's hotter, not in a different climate, my forehead's cleared up quite a bit. And fortunately didn't have a lot of acne scars, but right on my jawline, my chin area, I'm not happy with it. So that brings me to today's video. I decided yesterday that I was gonna, you know, try some new skincare products for myself, just because I've been wanting to upgrade my skincare routine, and I made small steps towards that goal recently, implementing new products. I got this Vitamin C Serum. This is my secret weapon. It's like $5 at Target. I would recommend it because it has done wonders for my skin as far as brightening and evening my skin tone. This is really a really good product. It just gives me a glow that I'm really happy with. So I would definitely recommend implementing Vitamin C Serum into your skincare regimen, maybe once a day, once every other day. I typically do it in the morning. Then we got this bad boy right here, boy. This that I ain't been doing right, skin ain't been doing right. I'm finna slap this on for 15 minutes and pull those impurities directly out of my pores. So this has also been one of the things I've added to upgrade my skincare routine. And finally, as I started to run low on Curology and I didn't want to purchase a whole new package just to get the cleanser and the moisturizer that I didn't really know if I wanted, I decided to try something new. And I picked up a couple of items for very oily skin because I have very oily skin. As you can see, like, the shine is there already. I haven't washed my face yet this morning, but like, I have a lot of extra sebum. So if anybody needs some sebum, hit me up. Anyways, yesterday from the Body Shop, and shout out to Sophia. Hey girl, saw you yesterday. Thank you for your help. Hope these products work. My friend who was working there recommended the Seaweed products. They help with people who have oily skin. So I'm gonna give these a try. This is the Deep Cleansing Gel Wash. It is oil and soap free, and it's water based. This is their Seaweed Oil Control Gel Cream. It's supposed to be a very decent moisturizer for people who have oily skin. These are the only two products from the Body Shop that I purchased. I figured they could replace what I'm already using with Curology for the facial cleanser and the moisturizer. Altogether, these products cost me about $43. But they have a 45-day return policy. So if they don't work for me or if they make things worse, they will be going back to the store. And I just want to say I did use them last night and I like how my skin looks today. So they might be doing something. They threw in this free vitamin C glow serum, which I thought was really nice because you know how I feel about the vitamin C. We know it's brightening, so I'm gonna compare this to my other vitamin C serum and see, like, I might make a switch. Yeah, there's a tiny amount in here, but it should be enough for like one go. I'm really excited about these products, you guys. But yeah, let's get into these products. Let's see what it's talking about. I'm gonna start by moving my hair out of my face so it does not get wet or soapy. So this is the process for how I wash my face every day. I start by dampening it so it's ready to receive the cleanser, and then I just gently scrub with the pads of my fingers and my palms all over my face, neck, ears. I do a more in-depth cleaning of my ears and neck in the shower, but for my face I don't like to use a rag because they hold bacteria. And then I just continue to rinse with more water until all of the cleanser is gone. After that, I just fan my face until it's air dried completely. I do this and then I get tired of fanning and then I walk into my kitchen and I grab a paper towel and then like it's dry, so then I just walk back into my bathroom. Oh, all right, so my face is washed. Now I'm gonna take my vitamin C serum. I'm not gonna use the Body Shop vitamin C serum just because this is already open. It's already open. I like to touch the least amount of surface as possible when I am doing this process, just because I know my skin is sensitive to just anything. When you're washing it, your pores are open, your skin is vulnerable, so I keep my hands clean. I don't touch very many things. I really like to get it in right here by my eyes because they want to get darker right here, and the way my like cheek fat distribution is, I always feel like I have these like bags. I don't know if anybody has any advice for what I can do for that. I would love it. So after I do my vitamin C serum, I do my Curology, please. Oh, then I dab it in different areas of my face, gently massage it in. You gotta kind of make that stuff go far because you shouldn't use like a ton anyways, but it's also expensive. So, and I do that part once a day. Now it's time for the Body Shop Seaweed Oil Control Gel Cream. One thing I don't really like about this, what I'm used to with Curology, is those bottles where you squeeze it out. I'm just concerned about contaminating my product supply with like any bacteria. This is what comes in there. I think that this is either $17 or $23, one of those. It's around the $20 range. I'm just gonna grab from the lid to decrease the likelihood that I will like add germs into this product. I guess this is a fair amount. And I'm just gonna apply it as I normally would. I make sure to get all my areas with hyperpigmentation and dark spots and just really my whole face. This is where I get my SPF from, especially these St. Louis summers, y'all. It's hot outside and the sun is beaming. And don't ever let anybody lie to you and tell you that because you're black, you don't need sunscreen, because they're lying. You do need sunscreen. At the end of the day, your skin is skin, baby. You need to protect it. Protect it. You got a bunch of nice, good melanin in there. You're probably not gonna burn. I've never burned, even before I was wearing sunscreen. I just don't. Well, I'm not gonna say I can't. but just protect yourself, period. So that is Neutrogena. It is 60 SPF. Y'all see I upgraded from the 30 I was rocking with at first. That's 60. I really like Neutrogena because I don't get a white cast from their sunscreen, and it also has really good protection. This is 70 SPF. This is beach defense. So this is on those days where you're like gonna go outside and you know you're gonna be probably exposed to a lot of sun. I recommend using. I also use their spray sunscreen. It just feels really light on my skin. It has a nice aroma to it. It's like a 70 SPF. I think the can was like $9, which for me is worth it. Lastly, you guys, I go in with this. I recommend this product to literally every person that I know. If you have lips, go buy you some of this. It's like $4 to $5 a tube, which, okay, like we're not being cheap with ourselves, period. We're not being cheap with ourselves. So that is why I purchased this. I have like 4 or 5 of these just around the house because I will lose it or put it in the wrong purse or whatever. Have one in the bathroom, got one in my room, got a couple in a purse. Don't keep them in the car because they will melt. That's any chapstick. This is the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Organic Lip Balm. They got peppermint, lemon lime, orange, whatever, plain. They have a bunch of different scents, but this is the most hydrating, smoothing. This is the best lip balm I've ever used in my life. I always finish with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I will come back with an update. I will have more information on if I would recommend it or not. Thank you for watching this video today. If you would like to know more about like cystic acne, how that affected me in my teenage years, how I got over cystic acne and like got my skin to the point that it's at today, let me know down below in the comment section. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because I love seeing the channel grow. Oh, and now I'm over 100 subscribers. I started YouTube like a year ago. I didn't expect my channel to like grow very much. One of my videos is like over 5K now, so I'm happy about that. I hope the channel continues to grow, but with you here too. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Watch this video like 5 more times, and I'll see y'all next time. Should I put my hair up for this video? Let me see. My voice is so deep today. I don't hate this. Okay, it just wants to be different heights. I want this to be this. Maybe if I do that. Does that look crazy? Braiding this little